Hi everyone, it's Nagrom Yugioh here, just doing a deck profile from the UK Nationals, which I came top 32, specifically 23rd, I think it was, in the end. So very happy with the performance. As you can tell, I took branded. Very happy with the deck. I mean, it is sort of like top 2 of the decks to beat this format. So very much enjoyed playing it. Just another Fusion Andy. But yeah, it was very fun, performed very well. I mean, Nationals are just like the best events. You get to hang around with all your mates, see everyone, and then you just get to play a boatload of Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, so getting into the profile quickly. So main is 40, just flat 40. So obviously you got your normal Albaz, 2 and 1, 2 Ecclesia, 2 Cartesia, the Quem, the Dogmatica Ecclesia, and the Tribecade Spriggans kit. This is very much similar to a Julian's build, where it's just condensed down to the least bricky cards. So like no sword, no courier, things like that. You know, the cards that are bricks are you know, stuff that has value immediately, at least, you know, like, you know, kit. There's minimal dead cards essentially. So that's all like the fallen direct monsters, and then obviously 3 Aluba, and oh yeah, 3 Shrouded as well. Just another draw card. I mean, so many times against like Kewl Tune and stuff, just the unknown card is great, and just digging for, because every card's so high value in your deck that, you know, the one draw can just get you so much. 2 Bestials and the 3 Fua. Again, it's like the only hand traps quote that you play. I mean, this is practically engine. You know, just basically add whatever card you want without sort of having to add it directly, just looping it through the bin. Then 3 High Spirits, 3 Virtuous, 3 Nidiz's Servants, 1 Opening, and 1 Branded Fusion. I mean, the list is card for card just Julian's for the main. Outside of this, so I tried through testing. I tried out sort of different variants, like changes, like playing this and like 1 red, so you can do like cool end phase stuff with getting like Mirror Jade during your turn. Tried like playing more Saranir, so you've got like really good live sends off of High Spirits, and it's just more live and it's more interaction for the mirror. But it just, I mean, his list was just so clean, so nice, so polished, that there was just very little to change, unfortunately, even after testing out some different versions. The only change is I think he had this as a talent, and the opening, it's just, it gives you sort of some unique access to Aluba via, like, you know, obviously adding it off of Albion, adding Fallen, send like Titaniclad, stuff like that. It just adds some flexibility, alongside being a decent send off of the Shrouded if you've already got this in hand. You know, a couple of matchups, you know, I was expecting a lot of like Fallens, some Mitsus, some like Doomz stuff. So it just, the protection was there. It's kind of nice. It also helps with like the don't die factor in certain matchups when you're just trying to get into a grind game. And then the rest of the spells, as you can imagine, 3 Super Poly, 3 Crown, and Cold Buy. Yeah, just incredible cards. Super Poly and Crown, like best cards all weekend, and then obviously the 1 Retribution. So that's all 40 for the main deck. Extra is the 1 Ecclesia, the Mirror Jade, Albion Artis, like, this card is so nice. The amount of times that, like, in the mirror and stuff, you, like, get rid of one of the guys you attack over, like, all, like, the weenies in defense and stuff, it's good. The ability to just have, like, essentially what is a link off of, like, Albion from your field is so nice. Rimbrum, Lubellion, Titaniclad, 2 Albion, 2 Dogma, 2 Granganol, and then, I mean, those are pretty standard now for most of the lists. I wasn't playing any of the Despia fusions to summon off of the Granganol, as you'll see. I just felt like it was not really coming up very much, and, like, it's in the mirror. The best one's Praskinian, but Praskinian has, like, the least amount of application for, you know, like, being able to keep, like, high spirits live. You can't summon it if you're locked by wild bars, so it makes some of the pushes not as good. So yeah, it never felt super necessary during the testing. And Croatus is, like, probably the one I would decide to go with, but, like, it just doesn't do enough in the mirror, or, like, the Dracotail matchup, which is, like, the worst matchup for this deck. Luckily I did not run into any of them, but there was quite a handful about. And then Star Source, Garura, and Muddragon. I did not summon Muddragon once, so maybe it should have been the Secretarion that I sided, and then, I don't know, maybe had this in the side, but either or, it was just there as an option if needed. And then onto the side, the 3 Lava Golem. There for, like, I was also quite worried about the Power Patron deck, which I did. Was one of my 3 losses, because I ended X3. Which, you know, the Sloth Lock, or you get, like, Diabels and stuff. You put, like, into the mirror, it's good. You just take out the Alubas, it's not great going second Aluba. You know, a lot of the time if you have to normal, you want to be normaling, like, Cartesia, if not having to use your normal, so you can just Lava Golem them. The Diabels, obviously, for the lock. 3 Perulia, 2 Droll. Yeah, I mean, they just help going second. Certain matchups, you know, you just put Troll in going first. It's a decent hand trap against half of the decks at the moment. And then a Duster, 2 Lightning Storm. I think maybe I should have played the third of this one, just to have more chances of seeing it, like, straight up. They were great. They were great all weekend. And then 2 Accusation. Shout out to Levi for letting me borrow the second one, and then the Secretarian that I mentioned. But yeah, I mean, really happy with the list. I think one of the losses from day one was just unavoidable. I got outskilled by my Mitsu opponent summoning the Charmer, Link 4, and then summoning Futsu and SP, so I couldn't super volley the board, which I didn't realise they were doing, but that was very cool. And then my other loss was to Power Patron, as previously mentioned, and I think it was just inexperience in the matchup, to be fair. I just wasn't super familiar with it. I was kind of just praying that Lava Golem would take me there, and unfortunately it didn't. And then my other loss was round 10 against Maliss, which I think it was just, I was playing a little bit sloppy as we got closer to time. I probably could have won it out, but it is what it is. You know, I'm happy with how I performed. My first top at Nats, so I'm very happy. Actually, my first day too, so equating that to a top 64, I'm very pleased with. But yeah, shout out to everyone that I went with, Connor, Ben, Jamie. I everyone from sort of you know, Travelling Man, Adam, who unfortunately had to have some friendly fire on round 9, end of day 1. So apologies for that, but yeah. And let me know what you thought of the list. If you've got any suggestions or anything like that, just feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll put in the description my matchups and the die rolls, because I won a total of 4 die rolls in the entire weekend, which was fun, but we still did decent. So thank you.